Hi. Did you miss me? We're doing it. I'm in a silly mood today, guys. I'm in a silly mood. I want to be silly today. I'm silly. Fuck yeah.
Hey, wanted this show. Hey, I'm Chad. I'm Rocco's impression of Chad. That's how he talks.
Rocco texted me. I need an 1800cc model to get 12 more cycles an hour for optimum performance. The metrics were set and achieved long before this. I'm not sure what you change, but change it back. Wow, he's yelling at someone. We have a 14M order at risk, and we can't meet our own benchmarks. And he's like, oh, that wasn't for you. Ignore that. I wrote back, I couldn't agree more. We do need the 14M order. Will never be matched. And I just kept going on and on. I won't let it go. Who are you yelling at? Is that how you speak to your employees? Like a fucking asshole? Change it back. What a dick. He's literally yelling at somebody he works with because he can't get the optimum, what is it? The optimum performance? Fucking. How about you treat your employees nice and quit yelling at them through text messages? I just exposed you for being the monster that you are. The monster everyone needs to know. This was justification for how you treat people. Fucking asshole. You should feel embarrassed that you sent me that text message. I'm not sure what you changed, but change it back. We have a 14M order at risk, or we can't meet our own benchmarks. I hope you lost that 14M order. I hope you fucked it up. Whoever you're yelling at, I'm glad they made that change. Who cares if you need the 1800cc model to get 12 more cycles an hour for optimum performance? Fuck that. The metrics were set and achieved long before this. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? You fucking douchebag. By the way, I don't check sources anymore, okay? We just run with it. We don't check sources. We don't. We just go with it. Why not? They do it with me all the time. So from this day forward, Rocco works for UPS. You saw the thumbnail. Justice for Coach Scott. We had the wonderful Coach Scott on the program yesterday. I'll be seeing him next week in person. He exposed Aaron for what he is. Aaron, instead of saying, you know what, I'm wrong. I fucked up. My apologies, Coach Scott. He's tripling down, and it's not a good look because, as you know, Aaron is in a very difficult part of the internet these days. He's very hated. He's being covered by everyone. He's ruined his life. He's on probation. He spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on legal fees, attorneys, HROs, bail, probation fees, probation violations. It's not a good look. Telling you he's winning. Instead of saying, you know what, I was kind of an ass to Coach Scott, he's going the complete opposite way. And it's not a good look. People aren't on board, and whatever chances of us having a beer are gone. I don't like how you're treating my buddy Coach Scott, my friend. He's trying to ruin his image. He does this with everybody. He did it with April. He did it with Nick Rekieta, which was easy to do. He did it with Kayla. Did he do it with Corey Adam? Probably. He did it with Ashley LaRue. This is his move. Once you're out of Aaron's life, he just trashes you. Meanwhile, there's video evidence a year ago, him saying Coach Scott was a great guy. And now he's saying he wasn't even a coach. Now he's saying he's not even a coach. That's where we're at. I'll take his words. The cope is real. And I'm not talking about the creep who hits on women in the chat rooms. Real. But here we go. This is courtesy of Stallion 19, who's clipping around the clock.
Parents use an alias now. Can't blame them. Guys, my show not dying and me not being dead and everything being okay with me doesn't have to be something that's threatening to you. Because now you're building a world that doesn't exist for yourself. And like the next step is mass. So you gotta look out for that shit, buddy. Thank you to Casey. I mean, it's amazing that I still care about the well-being of these people, but it's only because I think they're going to hurt someone eventually. Because I've really, and I don't feel bad that I've caused people mental damage because they do it to themselves, but it's also really a study of human psychology. And you're like, weird, dude. Nova, I will say this about the people obsessing about me calling out Scott for being a yesterday. This is all I'll say to you, Nova.
Stallion 19 cuts out the swear words, but he said he called Coach Scott a cunt again.
Cry more, bitch. I mean, I'm sorry.
And he said, cry more, bitch.
I got to say, if I'm making you cry about that, bitch, you got to toughen up. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Wow.
I mean, when people are just publicly to you for a long time and you just kind of expose the truth back, and if that triggers you, I'm sorry, dude. You learn the difference between we have a problem and you have a problem.
Aaron, I know you don't take advice. Even Coach Scott says you never listen to anybody. What you're doing right now is not a good look. You're not winning anyone over. You're losing more and more people as your audience continues to dwindle. Unlike the Z-Man, where we have 451 people watching between Twitter, Rumble, and YouTube. How do we do it?
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Also, to the Steel Toe people trying to figure out, they are so desperate. I've been notching so many W's against these people. They tried to find out. They're like, we got to find out where Toe is boxing. They literally went and called a shitload of boxing gyms. None of them that I'm at, by the way. And they were like,
then how do you know? How do you know someone's they? How do you know they are calling all these boxing gyms? You're lying. You're 100% lying. I called Coach Scott. I called one boxing gym to talk to Coach Scott so we can get the other side of things as you continue to ruin his reputation online. He never asked for this. He never wanted it. The same guy who took you into his ring, the same guy who called Safe Sport on your behalf, the same guy who was looking out for your safety, telling you not to do that boxing match where you lost in 90 seconds to a Division I athlete. He was thinking about your family, then you went right around his back and did the boxing match anyway. You got that black eye, busted nose. He was trying to save you and help you.
We're calling them and they were mad. That's crazy. They have given up any self-dignity or any self-respect, and they still hand the Toe W's. Thank you, Nova. Thank you to the rest of you. And I'm sorry, I think I have to stop saying it because you guys will just have to learn the hard way, and Lord knows I understand that, so I'm not shaming you, but I've tried to show you the way, and you've just let yourself become immersed in anger and steel-toe derangement syndrome. I've told you what the end stages of it are. Sorry, kiddo. When you're ready to come in and have fun with the rest of us.
The smugness of this guy is unbelievable. The smugness. He's just inviting problems into his life going this direction. Literally encouraging people to harass businesses. I dare you to find it. I dare you.
We'll be here waiting for you. But if you choose misery, I'm just going to have to giggle at you because otherwise it's sad to see the waste of humanity.
Misery loves company.
Somebody, too, says April would be disappointed in you, Aaron, going to Aldi. I know. I pray to her picture every day, and I ask for her forgiveness. Eric Cartman says, shopping in Aldi, eating at Pasta Buckets. Someone's living. I've never been to Pasta Buckets in my life. That is that's another what do you call that?
That's another him and Toe and Opie do. And I'm not piling on Opie. I'm not one of those guys. I like Opie. And so does Bill from Jersey, who's a $100 sponsor, everybody.
Fiction that people came up with because they were having trouble with the toe. It is funny to me though. Papa Shab says Toe is starting to resemble his namesake. I don't know what you're talking about.
See? Why'd you read that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then don't read it.
Every time I go by Pasta Buckets, I want to go there, but oh, shit. I just realized what I was about to say makes me look like a fat. I was going to say, every time I go to Target and I see Pasta Buckets, I want to go there, but I've just eaten. Stupid. Root says I'd crunchy while my girl watches. That's not as funny.
Oh, it's Roots Calhoun. Aaron, explain how that was funny, what you just said. I'm curious. How was that funny? Where you're just rolled over laughing on. I realize every time I go to Target, I want to go to Pasta Buckets, but I already ate something.
You feel bad making her watch, and you're just like, Jesus, this is wrong. It's with your head a little bit. MSO says, I don't know what was talked about earlier, but did you see the most recent chat phone call to Coach Scott?
Chad.
No, I'm sure, or Chad. No, I'm sure he's very upset, though, but he's been talking shit publicly about me now. And every other trainer he's ever worked with, he's just been shit-talking them forever.
No, he hasn't.
He talked to a fool about me.
I've had him on the phone a couple times. He never talked shit about any of the trainers. In fact, he said Jonathan Geyer puts the work in. He's doing a hell of a job. And he's only talking shit because you're defaming his character online and shitting all over him. He was the one that defended you when you were going through all your legal stuff.
And then when I try to actually do boxing stuff with people and help them and give his gym a little, good PR,
he still doesn't get it.
Goes off on these crazy rants because he's bothered about his shitty life. And he goes off on these crazy rants about how people...
He's going to the fair this weekend. He loves his job. He loves what he does. He loves his gym. He's passionate about it. He's been doing it for 35 years. Why are you doubling down? Why are you tripling down on this and attacking this old man? It's really unbelievable, and it really is an insight to who you are. Every time someone wants to give you the benefit of the doubt, you just keep doing this stuff. It's crazy.
Don't pay him enough, and he's not training anybody and them and blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, just shut it down then. You don't like it. Before every practice, he yells at everybody and tells them they can go to another gym. For no reason, nobody said...
It's Coach Scott. He's coaching. That's what you do. My basketball coach was an asshole, but we won. He would come in screaming and yelling. We won. I still talk to him to this day. That's what coaches do. You dumb dildo. YouTube's terms of service.
Anything. People don't want to be screamed at constantly because you had a bad day with something else. Bigot on socialist media says Scott is in the Dabbleverse now. Yeah, I mean, he keeps answering. Like, here's my thing. If you're going to be in customer service, which you are if you own a gym, if people call you live, and he's done this 4 times, and then you just talk shit about one of your members publicly, and you just answer the phone and start... That means that when you're in private, you're answering the phone and you're talking shit about other people. So then other members of the gym call me and they go, yeah, Scott talks shit about me to like people who come into the gym too. And I've never done anything to the guy. He just gets in a bad mood and starts shitting on people.
He's unbelievable. I mean, it's the level of delusion is, I've never seen anybody more delusional than Aaron Emholt. It's craziness. It's insanity. Yeah. Aaron, if you have a business and the phone rings, you answer it. That's what you do, you dumb fuck. So Coach Scott can yell at his employees, but I can't, Rocco. I'm just saying it's an insight. You're not a coach. You're not a coach. Coaches can yell. Still can't meet Aaron after what he did to Scott. Still want to meet? No, not at all. We're done. It's over. I'm going to go see Coach Scott, and that's it. We're done with the Aaron plan. That was just, I was just going to see what was happening. After he said I couldn't monetize it, I'm like, yeah, I'm out. We're good. I don't want to be hanging around you for real. I don't have a conversation with you for real. If I'm not making super chats off, I'm not doing it.
And it's like, yeah, you should probably say something to him or get the out of there because it's kind of a shit deal. So people are like, Aaron, why did you say mean things about Scott? I don't know. After like the 3rd or 4th time he picked up the phone and publicly decided to start shitting on me, I decided I'd maybe tell some things back.
No, he wasn't shitting on you like the first time when you were still at the gym. I told him what you said, and he responded with what he said. When I said you called him a racist, he doesn't know how to coach, he doesn't know how to manage, he's an idiot, he's a cunt. Your words, not mine. Don't kill the messenger.
I don't care. I got a gym. I'm fighting. And by the way, people kept trying to look up what gym I was at.
Who?
They really got it wrong. They haven't found it. They won't. Twisted question mark.
Just by that, I want to find the gym now. Just for how smug he just was. I'm going to find the gym that Aaron works at. That's my mission, to find out what gym he works at now, because he's so smug about this and he's just inviting this. I never say that about my gym. Ray pulled the same shit. That's a Ray DeVito move, who's no longer in the Dabbleverse, according to my sources. And by sources, I mean Jim Florentine.
Coach is icky. I would stay away from him. I've defended him. Like, even when coaches were leaving and they were abandoning the place, and I loved those guys and they were the best coaches that place had because Scott was just being dog shit to him, I kind of looked the other way, you know? Phantom X says, Aaron, why do so many map defenders hate you? Is it because you have kids and they want to be near kids? A lot of them, they aren't allowed to be around their own, and I think that bothers them. I really do think it bothers them.
That's not true at all.
Peen Wienerstein says, what the happened with Scott? He always seemed nice to No, he's not nice to He's a miserable guy.
What an
really bad. Blind Eye says, Ashley Cummings will be SP2. I would never be with an Ashley Cummings because I saw that Twitter video with her tits flopping around, and it's not for me. It is for some people. It's not for me. No.
Dude, Ashley Cummings is seriously the female Stuttering John. Like, everyone hates Ashley Cummings, like, across the board. I'm telling you right now, Stuttering John, if I know you still watch all of this stuff, do a podcast with Ashley Cummings. I'm telling you right now, you guys would clean up and hate super chats. You would clean the fuck up. You'd be the most hated, and everybody else would get rich. You got to do it. Come back. Seriously, I heard she wants to fuck you, John. Let's see if he takes the bait. I bet she would. And she fucked Mr. Kill Everything. Make that happen, please. Ashley, fuck John, please. Do it for the team.
Mo says, yeah, it was sad. Oh, so he only has 10 people watching him now. Remember when all of those people thought that, like, we're going to put Karmic on in the morning and he's going to kill Steel Toe? Come on.
Now he's turned on Karmic.
I've been doing this too long. Numero uno, Josh Denny fan says, Coach Scott seems nice, but anyone taking this many phone calls and talking this long to Chad has got to be mentally ill. He's
Anybody that's constantly super chatting Steel Toe every single day, all day, has to be mentally ill. Numero uno, Josh Denny fan.
Root says, no, Scott was playing the game. You f***ed up that. He wasn't my coach. He wasn't my trainer. Lauren's my trainer. Scott was never my coach and trainer.
Unbelievable, this guy lies. Unbelievable. Now he's saying he's not even a coach or a trainer. Who's believing him at this point? Who do you think? Who are you fooling? It's unbelievable.
Scott was just the guy who owned the gym. Scott doesn't actually train fighters. Scott just has to feel like he's in charge.
We watch Jonathan Geyer videos, you liar. We see him coaching. Who are you fooling?
He yells at the beginning of practice, and then the rest of the coaches do the work. Scott is a wrestler.
Oh, so he's Deion Sanders. You ever watch those Colorado Buffalo videos online of him with all his coaching staff? He comes into the group meeting, and then they all like go to their squads. Yeah, he's the guy. He's the head coach. You dummy. Now he's saying he doesn't even box. He's a wrestler. This guy is so unbelievable.
He doesn't know much about boxing. Carlos says, I give it a month before Coach Scott has his own podcast in the Dabbleverse. Oh, that would be a tragedy. That would be really bad. He was shitty to April when she came in to get her stuff, too. He was like bragging.
So were you. Nobody was more shittier than April than you were. You were just shitting on her last week. Who do you think you're fooling? Unbelievable. Now Coach Scott was shitty to April. And you were laughing. If he was, he probably, because he had your back.
That's the other thing. I don't think you should own a gym and talk about your other customers' private and personal shit. He started talking about, yeah, I really gave her the business. I told her I don't want you in here and blah, blah. It's like, oh, okay, well, that's really nice. Literally, she came in to take her shit out of her locker after she got arrested. That was it.
Now he's defending April to Coach Scott. This guy's unbelievable. Talk about not having a code. Talk about not standing for something. You're just as bad as Carl and everyone else. They're all the same people. Don't bring up my name. Leave me alone.
I'm out. I'm out of the Dabble.
He's like, yeah, she was making all these excuses to me about shit and trying to say all this stuff, and I wasn't in here. And it's like,
you know what it is he was shit talking April to Coach Scott all the time because she was fucking Nick. So Coach Scott was like, oh, I got your back, Aaron. You're one of my guys. So I'm sticking up for my guy. But he got the idea from you. So you started it. Now you're saying Coach Scott was an asshole with my ex-wife. So were you. No one was a bigger asshole to your ex-wife than you. Both of them. And me. I'm just kidding. Just to April. I love Ashley LaRue so much. Love Until Forever. The greatest book ever. Fox Point Publishing. I'm almost done. Page 26. Fucking great.
You don't need to be telling other people's business, dude. You're the owner of the place. He's not my coach, Roots. He's the gym owner. I would never disparage my coach. Lauren is brilliant. Yeah, Roots, you're just not understanding.
How come we never heard of Lauren until now? I've been covering this clown for almost 4 years. I've never heard of Coach Lauren. I've just heard about Coach Scott.
He's not my coach.
Yes,
he
is.
I would never shit on my coach. So I don't think you're hearing me. Baba Shab says, but you do call him Coach Scott. No, the internet started calling him Coach Scott. I always just called him Scott.
Some people find, any of you A-loggers, can you guys find about how many times any of you Clippers want to do this for fun? Find how many times he's called him Coach Scott. That's a fun little project to the Clippers, right? Put together a compilation of how many times he called him Coach Scott and support them for their work, especially Stallion 19. He's the best.
You guys, you internet people create shit, and then you want me to be a part of it.
You're internet
I'm just trying
people.
to have some fun with you. That's all.
There's nobody more internet people than you. Avery Miller owns Respect Fight Club. You're welcome. The people's coach. Let's rally for Scott. Yes, Coach Scott all the way. Good luck finding my gym. Good luck finding my gym. Good luck finding my gym. Okay, Aaron, sounds like fun. Oh, what do we have here? Respect Fight Club in St. Cloud, Minnesota. Good luck finding my gym. We found them. Thank you, Pool Scam Sam. Okay, there's our hours. Oh, what do we have here? A phone number. Woo! 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 What are we doing? It's like we got ourselves a new hog shack, everybody. What's up? Hello, hi. I'm calling for Aaron Emholt. If you can call me back, that'd be great. Thank you. That's good. We'll see what happens. Rocco, go yell at your staff. Leave me alone. Go yell at your employees some more. Being a fucking asshole to your employees. Don't bring your shit over here. We don't need it.
Weren't you in an improv troupe?
No. Fucking douchebag.
All he does is play sound effects. He doesn't know how to do a show like I do, where we start, stop, and comment. We do it differently, and we do it with puppets and voices. It's so good. It's so good.
Before we switch over to Kiki and Ashley, we have a poll up. Who is the dumbest? You have a lot to choose from. You have Ashley Cummings, who's winning. So congratulations, Ashley. You're winning at 45%, followed by Steel Toe at 21%. Oh, it's a close race. Kiki at 19%, and Ray DeVito wishing you well at 15%. He's in last place. Congratulations, Ray. You're not the dumbest. That's got to feel good. That's got to feel real good, Ray. I mean, that's exciting news for Ray. Ray's I think he's winning the week. He's out of the Dabbleverse. He's focused more on stand-up, and he's not the dumbest. Ray's successfully has left the Dabbleverse. He's out.
Good job, Ray.
Ooh,
Transition.